What's going on? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day because we have ended the regular season at 12-4, which means that we are in the playoffs, and I am looking to go ahead and win the championship. Now, we did lose to the Dallas Gunslingers. We also lost to the Minnesota Werewolves. We lost to the San Francisco Sharks, and we also lost to the 15-1 Los Angeles Legends. And saying that record makes me not feel as bad as I did when we lost that game, so I'll take that. Now, if you look at the team standings, we are in, the Legends are in, the Werewolves and the Beasts are both in. They come in at the same record. Meanwhile, the Iron Man, the Top Guns, the Assassins, and the Philadelphia Americans have all made the playoffs. But it is time to look at some stats and see how we have done for the regular season. 27 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,500 yards, and 40 sacks on Buddy Rogers. Not a good look whatsoever. However, it is what it is. We ended the year with 1,200 rushing yards. Sean Cohen filled in pretty well for us when Foreman was down, but it is what it is. We did our thing. That's probably the most rushing yards that we've ever had in a season so far, so that is a good thing in my eyes. And my man in the whole $100,000, Troy Drayton, was not the receiving leader. However, he had 11 touchdowns on the year, which is magnificent. Now, Gino Marchetti does come in at 13.5 sacks. Our defense was pretty good for the most part. Our offense kind of suspect at times, but we did what we needed to do to win games, and that's why we are where we are right now. As far as interceptions go, we had plenty of them, and we also hopefully will have more to come. Kevin Epstein goes 10 for 13 on the season, so that is a good look for him. But now it is time to see who won the season awards. The MVP was Barry Sanders, and that's no surprise in my opinion, even though he did not win the rushing title at all, which is kind of, a little suspect, but Barry Sanders is Barry Sanders, and when you line up against him, you will soon find out what he is all about. My man in a whole $100,000, Eddie Blackwell, had the most interceptions in the league, which is blowing my mind right now because my man is a no-name player. Okay, this is a John Doe, and he put up the most interceptions in the league, so I am more than satisfied with that. And in our first game, we will be taking on the Minnesota Werewolves, and I cannot wait to get this game going as we take a look at who we are lining up against in this game. I'm expecting a battle. We lost the first game against them, and we are not trying to lose this game because this is win or go home, and we're already at home, so we are not trying to be here. All right. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get things cracking. We are starting off with the ball. It is first down and 10 at the Lincoln 24-yard line. We're gonna hand this one off to Chuck Foreman. He's gonna pick up a gain of 7 yards, and positive yards is all we need right now. Stop and pop. We are going to find my man in the whole $100,000, Troy Drayton, with the catch. He's going to pick up a first down for us. We will move to the 39, but we are now at the 37, third down and 12. And this pass was intended for Tony Martin, but he cannot come up with the football. Now, this pass is going to be complete, and it's not quite a first down, but it is a gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2 now, and it's gonna be a handoff, and we might have a problem on our hands all game long because Leroy Kelly did not come to play with anybody but his kids, and his kids are not here. All right, Gino Marchetti gets the sack, and it's gonna be a loss of 5 on the play. 13.5 on the season, starting off the playoffs right with his first one. And we are going to get another. Morton gets a hold of Staubach, brings him down to the ground. Another loss of was it 6 on the play. 3rd down and 12 now at the 42. Rodgers rolling left, looking, and we got Mustard with the catch, and it's a touchdown for the Lincoln Liberty, and we are into the end zone for the first time of this playoffs, and I like the way we are starting off this game. If we can end it like this, that would be amazing as well. 2nd down and 10 for Minneapolis. They're gonna hand this one off, and it's gonna be a gain of 7 yards on the play. 3rd down and 3 now, and we'll get the stop. A rare stop on 3rd and short for Leroy Kelly, but we get the stop nonetheless. 1st down and 10 is gonna be a toss play, and it's Chuck Foreman with room to run, but as soon as I say something, he ends up getting tackled, but we do go down at the Minneapolis 48-yard line, and that is gonna do it for the first quarter as the Lincoln Liberty currently have the lead 7-0. 1st down and 10. Pass is gonna be caught by Jefferson. He'll pick us up a gain of 7 yards on the play at the 41 now, and we're going backwards. We are going backwards. That is a loss of 4 for Foreman. He has 25 on just a handful of carries, but that one is not a good look. 3rd down and 7. Rodgers is going to get rid of it, and it's going to be Simpson making the catch. See, he gets tackled by Lynn Barney as soon as he grabs it. 3rd down and 6, and this one is going to be knocked away. Not good for us, but we'll set up for a field goal, and the kick is down the middle. Epstein from 48 yards away is golden. We will extend our lead. It is now 10-0 right here in the 2nd quarter, and it's Gino Marchetti once again. His 2nd sack of the game, right on time. We will get the ball back. 1st down and 10 for the Lincoln Liberty. And we are airing this one out, and this one is gonna be caught for a big 1st down as Martin pulls that one in. We move up to the Minneapolis 20-yard line. Handoff is good for Chuck Foreman. We might have spun just a little bit too early, but it's all good. We still pick up a 1st down as we move into the red zone. We're further into the red zone. We post up now at the 10-yard line. We're gonna take another look at this, and I felt like this should have been something greater than what it was, but it's a 1st down, and we'll take it. 2nd down and 7, and we are gonna be sacked for a loss of 7 on the play, and that's not what we want, all right? Every time I hit the stick, it just does not do anything. I'm trying to avoid these sacks, not get sacked, and now we are getting hit with a delay of game penalty, and that is going to be a loss of 5 yards for us. We'll move back to the 19-yard line. 3rd down and goal, and it's a touchdown for Simpson as we get into the end zone once again for the 2nd time this game. We will extend our lead. It is now 17-0, and that is going to take us to the end of the 1st half, where we are dominating right now, all right? Last game, they dominated us. This time, we are getting some payback right here in the playoffs, but here we go with the halftime show. They have 32 total yards. 6 minutes of possession time, 32 total yards compared to our 170 in 8 minutes of possession time. We're looking good right now, gang. I'm not gonna hold you. This is pretty much our game to win, and I don't see anything preventing us from making this happen. 1st down and 10 as we start off the 2nd half. You know what? I do see something now. I see Leroy Kelly carrying a grown man on his back, breaking the tackle, and still moving in to Lincoln territory. At the 39 is where they'll take it now. 2nd down and 9. The blocking was immaculate. The pass was on point, and Staubach will get his team a 1st down as they are now at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10. Staubach standing tall in the pocket, delivers one over the middle, and it's another first down for the Werewolves, and I do not like the way that this is going right now. 2nd down and 9, making some adjustments at the line, and it's a handoff to Leroy Kelly, but he will not pick up a first down. It's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. 3rd down and very manageable. They'll toss it to him, and this time he will clean it up, picking up a gain of 3 yards on the play and a first down as well. And now Staubach making some more adjustments at the line. Gonna hand this one off, and it's a touchdown for the Werewolves. And we might be in danger. I'm not gonna hold y'all. We might be in danger. I don't want to react or overreact too soon, but it's not looking good. However, this is Chuck Foreman with a huge carry will take us to the Minneapolis 38-yard line. And I like the way that it went. I'm not going to hold y'all. We need more of that, and we need more of that right now. Pass is going to be caught on 3rd down and 12, and it's Simpson again. The man has been clutch in these late games, and I'm thankful for him. 2nd down and 6. Pressure was there. Pass is completed, and it's a touchdown for Tony Martin as we extend the lead once again to 24-7. And you know we got to take a look because Rodgers knew the hit was coming. He still got the pass off, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for our first playoff game this season. We win 27-14, 288 total yards for us, 165 for them. It's a good look for us, all right? We pretty much dominated. We did exactly what we wanted to in this game, which was not how the first game went in the season against this team. But I love to get another chance at it, and now that we have had that chance, we went out there and we did exactly what we needed to do. Staubach was perfect on the game. He went 9 for 9. Rodgers 11 for 16, 3 touchdowns, was sacked twice, but the big part of this is that Staubach was sacked 4 times in this game. We need to keep that pressure on against every team that we face. Hopefully we will not have to see the Legends in the next game, but if we do, we will be prepared and we will have a different outcome from what happened in our first game. Man, I appreciate y'all stopping with me and rocking with me. If you're new here but like what I do here, hit that like and subscribe. Drop me a comment in the comments. You talk and I talk back, but I've been me, you've been you, and I'm gone.